Today I'm going to go over 5 essentials that you really need in order for you to start your print-on-demand or Etsy business. Also, 2 of the things that I'm going to mention is going to help you even if you're beyond starting, because it's really going to help your shop scale and get more sales. Also, the 5th one is something that I have not shared on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned for that. You're really going to have to pay attention to these 2 things that's going to help you scale. Also, a big thank you to our sponsor Found, which is a revolutionary business banking solution that simplifies finances for entrepreneurs just like you. So the first one is much more than just a product research tool for Etsy. They help you with a whole bunch of different things, especially if you're starting up your shop. Also, I love the emails that they send out because a lot of people are getting suspended as soon as they start off their shop. But as soon as they're starting up their shop, of course it is annoying that bots are flagging shops as soon as they open it and you could potentially get suspended. This is one thing that you can do to help avoid that as well. And because you do want your shop to be a little bit more in line with all of those crazy policies out there. So right? I'm pretty sure you don't have a privacy policy for your page, and Allura makes it really easy. All you have to do is come on over here, type in your shop name, your URL, your contact email, and this will automatically generate a privacy policy for your shop, and then you can copy and paste this to the bottom of your Etsy shop. Now, Allura has lots of different features where you can see winning products and whatnot, but one of the ones that I really like is if I click this right here, this is the shop analyzer, and now they're gonna give me tons of different shops, and I can even copy and paste URLs over here. But most of you guys who are starting is probably doing print on demand, so what I like to do is click on this category, and I click on the categories that relate to me. So for example, right now I'm just gonna go to clothing, and now I'm gonna click search. Now we have tons of different shops open, and now I can click on one and see if they have something inside that actually interests me. So I can see the shop has done over $870,000 in lifetime sales, and they just opened 2 years ago. So for those of you guys who are complaining that it's too saturated, it's too late for you, it's not. Because that means they've done roughly $400,000 a year, and even if they're at 20-30% profit margin, you already know they're taking home over 6 figures. So don't shut yourself out on the possibility that something like this can't be you, because I can almost guarantee you the person on the other side is a person just like you and I. Now if I scroll down over here, I can also see their popular products. St. Patrick's Day is coming up at the time I'm shooting this, so that is one of the reasons why they are heavily focused on this, because I see a lot of St. Patrick's Day shirts on here. So if you want this along with all the other things, I will have links down below. Some of them may even have coupons and whatnot as well. And while you're down there checking that out, make sure you go ahead and subscribe as well. Now for those of you guys who are already designing yourself and maybe already getting some sales, or maybe you have 0 sales at all and have no experience in design, I'm gonna explain to you why this is truly important. So first and foremost, we have all the typical design websites. We have Kittl, we've shown that multiple times. You have the Adobe products, you have the free design platforms like Photopea, of course you have Canva, and so much more. But there's 2 websites that we like to use to actually hire a designer for a very affordable cost. You can use Online Jobs or you can use Upwork. And not only can you hire a designer, design is important, you can also hire someone to help you manage your Etsy shop. So maybe you do like to design, but you need someone else to help you upload or get the designs on over to Printify so it gets uploaded to the right products. Maybe you need someone to help you with customer service. Maybe you feel overwhelmed. Really think about all the different departments in your business, customer service, design, and so on, and then see which one you want to hire out to a virtual assistant. For example, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to try to really niche it down. Just type in Etsy design instead of just designer, and I'm gonna see what kind of designers on here and who actually has some Etsy experience. So some of these people are a little bit more expensive. Most of the time they may be in the US. Well, I see a lot of India and Pakistan, but that's a little bit too pricey for me. So I'm gonna click on this part right here and click $10 and below, and now I'm just gonna look around and I can see designers that are much more affordable for me. I see 100% job success right here, expert in Amazon, Etsy, and so on. So a person like this will help you manage your shop, so that's not necessarily a designer. However, here's one right here, shop creator and manager. No, that's not a designer, my bad. So I'm gonna keep on scrolling down. I don't see too many designers, but I do see a lot of people who can help you manage your listings. So instead I went on over here and I typed in print on demand designer. So as I scroll down, I see a lot of designers within this niche right here, so this really helps. And this is honestly great when it's actually separated, because a lot of people is always scared that what if I gave all my product research ideas to a designer and they steal all of my designs. Most of the time designers just have a whole lot of design experience and not necessarily getting sales. But and then we saw someone who is an Etsy expert, Etsy manager, who knows how to manage those listings. Now we can hire both, and then a designer, we hand that over to the expert manager because they don't really know how to design, and now you have a powerful team without you. But you don't need both of the people to start out with. Design is really important, even if you know how to design very well, because this comes to one of the largest bottlenecks when it comes to scaling on Etsy, is the fact that you can't churn out as many designs as you would would like without getting overwhelmed or burnt out. Now, for those of you guys who are designers and know how to design, just make sure you are creating the right products, the right designs, and then still also creating a compelling listing to actually get the conversion. So some of you guys may already have design skills and you feel like your designs are the best designs ever. However, you may be scaling in the wrong direction, because yes, it is a volume game. You should be uploading a lot. However, you should be uploading the right listings before you move in quantity. Now, onto the third thing, which is one of the top most asked questions on the channel. What about a bank account? Should I use my personal banking or should I get a business bank account? Well, I'm thrilled to say, thanks to our sponsor for this video, Found, we've got the perfect solution lined up for you. Let me tell you, Found is hands down the most straightforward banking solution I've come across. No need to schedule a visit to a bank branch. You can sign up online for free and in a matter of minutes. Now, here's what sets Found apart: its incredible tax management feature. This is a game changer for any entrepreneur because as a self-employed person, taxes can be a bit of a headache. Not only do you need to pay self-employment taxes in addition to your federal and state income taxes, but you are recommended to pay estimated taxes every quarter throughout the year, not just when you file your taxes in April. Found not only estimates how much you should be setting aside for all these taxes, but it also automates the saving process, and it even lets you file your taxes from within the app. Even if you use an accountant just like I do, you can invite them into your Found account to speed up the tax filing process. Since all of your income expense data is right there, it makes it really easy that I can just invite my accountant directly into my Found account, and that's a huge relief. Plus, it goes above and beyond with additional bookkeeping features. As you spend money on your Found Business Debit MasterCard, Found will automatically categorize expenses that could be written off, and it will show you in real time how that affects the estimate of what you owe in taxes. This makes bookkeeping simple because all of the transactions are there in my bank account, rather than getting lost in the complexity of QuickBooks or some other tax software. As someone who frequently hires designers and Etsy shop managers and so on for my print-on-demand business, I can't stress enough how valuable Found's contractor management tool is as well. A helpful reminder is if you pay a contractor over $600 in a year, you'll need to send them a 1099 tax form at the end of the year. Luckily, Found streamlines the entire process, making it a breeze to manage, pay, and even send these tax forms to your contractor. So if you're looking for a banking solution that's not only simple, but also incredibly efficient and tailored to the needs of entrepreneurs, look no further than Found. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. You can click the link down below and start using this today. I've even created a new Etsy account and used this to do my verification at the very beginning of the Etsy application, and it worked out just fine because they put the deposit directly in my account and I signed up in just a few minutes. And now on to the fourth thing, which is fulfillment. So a lot of you guys probably already know how to make t-shirts if you've been on the channel for a while, but I can't stress enough that you need to also add print on demand. The reason being is because whenever you're selling something that's not necessarily a clothing brand and so on, you don't have to worry about all those additional features as much. Like, you don't have to worry about the neck tags, the cards, and so on, because a lot of times I know you guys are building brands and you are really concerned about the quality control. However, when it comes to something like Printify, it's truly efficient in building an Etsy shop, and you can also add on all these little additional features that will help your Etsy shop get a few more sales. They even have the option where you can add in a thank you card, a customized one where you can include your own QR code and coupon code so that they can return to the actual store as well. But the reason being why Printify is so important is because they have hundreds and hundreds of products that I'm pretty sure you're not able to create in-house, and that's the reason why you should take all of your winning designs that's already getting you sales and trying to put down other product types as well. Maybe a journal, a canvas, a jacket, a hoodie, a canvas. Did I say canvas already? I don't know, but you put it on different product types to see if you can leverage more sales, because you already know your design is winning. You've already proven that part. Now you need to get more sales just off of something that you've already done. And not only that, you can always move backwards. For example, you know how to make t-shirts, now you want to get into mugs, but you don't have any mug sales yet. So let's try one of your designs onto an actual mug with print on demand, see if it works, get a few hundred sales, take that money, dump the profit into buying your own mug press equipment so that you can do it in-house, so that you can have that margin that you're looking for and that quality control that you're looking for. Now we're on to the fifth one, which is a huge game changer. This is Get Vela. Some of you guys with Etsy listings, you probably already have hundreds and hundreds of listings. Now, how can you go and edit all the titles, all the descriptions, all those additional images that you probably need to create a compelling listing all at once? Well, this is Get Vela. With Get Vela, you can manage multiple Etsy shops or Shopify shops if you have multiple stores. But if you want to bulk edit listings, all the titles, updating it so that your tags and your titles are more search engine optimized, this is how you do it all all at once without stressing yourself out by going through each and every single listing. And also remember in number 3, when I was telling you about hiring a designer or Etsy lister or Etsy manager, this is what you can give them access to without giving them direct access to your Etsy shop. So they can come in here and then they can manage all of your listings that's already live for you, and then they can update your mockups, your photos, and your tags and so on for you all at once. So we just went over 5 different things that's not only going to help you start, but some of you guys who are beyond starting, it's going to help you scale, and you'll probably take advantage of it and start getting some more sales. Thanks again to our sponsor Found. You can visit them at found.com, or you can click the links to anything that I mentioned down below. Don't forget to click subscribe.